Hello my dearest audience, welcome to this ARTventure and another video ruled by randomness. That's right, after having a lot of fun with last week's video, I decided to do something more or less related and dabble in character design for a bit. The D&D Player's Handbook will be my rough guide, and together with a random number generator we'll come up with a fun design, a bit of personality and maybe even a usable player character. Now, don't get me wrong, this is definitely not the way you're supposed to use this book. But it's fun, so let's do it anyway. The first and most decisive thing about our character we need to establish is their race. According to the handbook, there are 8 recommended ones for player characters, reaching from fairly basic like humans, halflings and elves, to the more exotic and visually interesting ones like dragonborns and tieflings. I do hope we end up with one of the latter to help spice up our character design a bit. Let's see what our random number generator says. And they are a 5, which makes them a half-elf. Good middle ground, I'd say. Next feature is height, and according to the general description of half-elves, they are usually between 1.5 to 1.85 meters tall. So that's the range we'll choose from. And the number generator puts them with a 4, meaning 1.6 meters, just slightly below average. Next up is their gender, and I decided to factor build and stuff already in, meaning a 1 would give us a very female woman, a 10 of course a manly man, and around 5 we get a rather androgynous person. And the generator says it's a woman with a rather slender build. Now we're talking colors, starting with hair. The handbook gives us a bunch of interesting options. In addition to a regular human color scheme, half-elves can, of course, have some more elvish traits, for example green or autumn gold hair. And the generator says she's a redhead. Let's continue with her eyes. There are some more interesting elvish options as well, like violet. So we'll see. According to the generator, they are green. So far it matches nicely. To her skin tone, and on a scale from 1 to 20, 1 meaning pretty pale and 20 meaning fairly dark skinned, the number generator puts her with a solid 9 at just slightly on the paler side. Next is her hairstyle. First up is length, and 8 out of 20 means it's about shoulder long. The other question is open, tied up, braided, all this. And it seems like she's wearing her hair mostly down. Now, with general appearance out of the way, it's time for the part that is just so much more important for the game. For a start, it's time to choose one of 8 classes. We got everything from wizard to fighter, from cleric to rogue, and our class of choice is ranger. Let's continue and determine her basic stats. The wacky fun method shown in the basic guide. We roll 4 die and add up to 3 best to get our ability score. Of course, we factor in the basic boosts given by race. Diving right into it, we get a 9, 12, 10, another 12, and 18. Wow! And a 9 again. Obviously, dexterity is key, and so are strength and wisdom for a ranger. I put the 9s to charisma and constitution since those have a boost. All in all, she seems pretty decent so far. Let's just speed through her skill set because I feel like this is getting pretty long. And let's accidentally skip her feat since my battery died. Never mind, we're almost through. I promise. We only need her equipment, which I'll generate based on class and background, starting with her armor. She has proficiency with the 3 lowest armor classes, and the generator gives her a set of height armor. Finally, I'm getting to her background, which I should actually have done like ages ago, because this will determine almost everything else. Seems like she's a noble woman, which gives her a lot of equipment. There are a few fun suggestions for a personality to choose from, given in the basic rulebook, ideal for randomizing a character. Apparently, she's pretty humble, believes in her noble obligation, puts her family always first, but still secretly thinks she's better than everyone else. I decided this particular attitude has more to do with her elvish blood than her blue blood, so it wouldn't contradict her view on nobility itself. One final touch for her design is this wonderful list of 100 random and pretty useless trinkets to give to your character. Trinket number 97 is a mechanical spider. Oh gosh, let's finally get drawing. there she finally is, everybody. Our half-elf of average height, complete with ginger hair, green eyes, and fair skin. And a whole bunch of stuff on herself. Man, talk about flowered character design. I do love that spider though. It's literally the best animal sidekick a D&D princess could possibly have. Well, this was certainly something else. I had fun with the process, but please let me know whether you enjoyed watching it as well. One way to do it is by liking, commenting, and subscribing. Or let me know in the info card. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed. I'll see you next time around, and until then, have a great time and stay healthy and safe out there.